Hey guys, I'm here, Stone86, and we are back on Ladyhill. So, as you can see, we have cut all the grass, and we are now just out here doing our bit to win road up. Now, there was a little shower there as we were rowing up one or two of the fields, which is not ideal. I think us and grass and rain have something that we just don't want, which is a bit of an affinity. So we are literally now on the last field to Winrow, and then we are heading back for the farm, collect the forage wagon, and we are going to be putting silage, guys, in the new pit. So exciting times. Hopefully the pit works, and I think this pit works. I think it's the same pit I was using on Moss Valley, so in my mind it should work pretty well, or at least it did in Moss Valley. I was contemplating laying down the pit that comes with this map, but given the recent issue I had there trying to empty it, it just kind of turned me against it just a little bit. So we now if I can fix it, we might change out pits eventually, but for now we're just going to go with that one. It is what it is. We won't complain too much about it, but yeah, that's what we are doing. So yeah, a little shower, about an hour of rain, which is not ideal. Hopefully we haven't lost too much yield on the grass, because I think with the realistic weather mod, that is a thing now. It's similar to the seasons of, I want to say it was a 2017 or FS17 or FS15 with the seasons mod. That really was a game-changing mod, and yeah, sadly missed, and don't have it anymore. Actually, sorry, it was a soil mod I think was there for 2015, and that was a cracker. And then I think 17, 19 had seasons, I want to think. I might be mistaken. So yeah, so we're nearly finished. A couple of rows left to go, and we'll then start the exciting process of seeing how much grass we're actually going to get. Now, yields were not fantastic, and I'll show that here in a second when we start folding up the instrument. Just wasn't a great harvest for us in general, and now obviously we missed the fertilizing stage, so that was a big mistake on my part. But yeah, we just didn't get a great yield at all this year, guys. So first cut is not going to be the best grass in the world, which is a shame, because normally first cut is your best grass. So yeah, and yeah, the quality will deteriorate. Obviously pH levels will drop as we keep cutting and working the field. So yeah, just a little bit of a shame, but look, these things happen, guys. So that is us done, so we can lift up, fold up, and while that's folding up, we're just going to jump in here. And where do I show you this? So if I jump to pH levels, you can see they've dropped kind of considerably around the farm, which is not ideal. Nitrogen levels are obviously a 0 because we've literally cut it and we never fertilized anything, which is not great either. And now you can see the yield. So these back two fields are probably our best two grass fields on the farm. They're just constantly good yielding, and it's probably down to the type of ground. So it is loam. So loam seems to be the best for grass. So 16 there would make a cracking grass field actually if we did it. Actually these two down here would make cracking grass fields. Interesting. But back to the yield map, you can see touches of orange, dark orange, not ideal. These two fields are okay, but this 10 was definitely this dark shade of green the last time we cut it, so there's a substantial drop in yield, which is not ideal. So it is what it is. We can't do too much about it now, so we're not going to cry too much about it, because as I say, it was our own mistake. And yeah, our field of oats in across the way there, looking well. So we did have a hail event as well in early March, I think, and that did affect some of this grass crop, which was a shame as well. But yeah, we're there now, guys, and we'll get this tether back into the yard, and my automatic indicator is working again, which is fantastic. So I think it was an issue with an update to the game and the mod not being updated, but it has since received the download and it has been fixed. So there we have it, guys. And yeah, we're just going to, what's the best way of getting this back up in here? God only knows. We're going to attempt this way. These things have a mind of their own when you're backing up, so we'll just go handy. I think I was in that second bay from the end. We're going to aim for there again. That's kind of working out, I think. And just like that, I think that's not an overly bad job. So forage wagon, that's the next port to call, and yeah, we will then be using, as I said, a new pit up here, and we should probably throw a front weight on. Yeah, as you can see, we washed the tractor, but we didn't wash the front weight, so not ideal. We'll sort it all out. I think we have enough hay to keep us going for a little bit longer, so we're not going to be too concerned there. The baler might move eventually. Where am I going? Baler will move eventually as well. I'd imagine it will go to that back shed as we start looking for. There we go. We're officially hooked on, ready to go, guys. So are we set? I think we are. So we can get straight to it. Now we probably should upgrade this wagon to the one with the silage additive. That would increase our yield again a bit more. I know it runs a cost, but probably would be worth doing at some stage. But for now, with 47 in the bank, we're not willing to spend on little things like that. I think we're producing enough grass to carry us anyway. So, and once we get this paddock up and going, we should be laughing then, guys, because we can get the cows out of the yard for a couple of months in the summer, which will be handy. And yeah, so I think we can just get straight into it here. We'll jump in, we'll start working on this field, get the old cruise control on the go, and away we go, guys. So we are yielding not fantastic at the moment, and I wonder, is that a rain issue? Not 100% sure, but look, we'll crack on. We have to get it in, so we're going to get it in. It's as simple as that, guys. Yeah, it might improve, but look, if we have a bust yield, we will not probably close the pit, and second cut will probably end up in here as well. Just goes to show you, I think with the realistic weather mod, you really got to plan your grass work out now, because if you don't, you can get caught pretty poorly, which is after happening now twice to us here. So I think you'd learn from the first time, but the old saying, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. And I might have butchered that. There's a great little video going around where it's like, fool me 3 times. It's well worth a watch. So yeah, getting easily distracted here as always. So not bad, 40% on the first whip around the field. So yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, yield is probably okay. So we're just going to bait on, guys. We'll get this done, and yeah, we'll see how our pit is looking here. So I'm going to crack on and keep going, and we'll come back here a little bit later, and we'll see how the pit is playing. Hopefully it's playing ball with us, and yeah, we'll see how much we can get into it. Answers on a postcard. And we are back, guys. So into the last field. So it's important we swoop around here and get as much of it as we can. We're doing well. I think this is load 7 or 8, so it's not bad. Each load is 26,000 litres, so yeah, we're doing okay. I would have expected us to be well up over 200k in the pit, and now I might be pleasantly surprised. I haven't even looked yet to see, but I think I'm on load 7 or 8. So we'll probably get one more load off this field, and this will be one of the better yielding field here on the farm. So I'm just going to do the circular thing here and cross all my rows and flatten them pretty well. So yeah, 26,000 litres, and yeah, we're heading back to the farm again. So we're doing okay. The pit is looking fairly full, in fact. So to be honest, we might have the 200,000 litres. I would be delighted if we managed to get it, because that would just take a little bit of pressure off the next cut. We could probably then focus on going back to doing what we were planning on doing, which is a solely hay cut. Failing that, we might, it's going to be risky, we could try and go till August and do a third cut August, September, and that then would involve us having hay that turnaround. But oh, I think I clipped the wall. It all depends on how much hay and silage we're burning through. Obviously, if we get to a certain limit, we will be forced to bunker this. I think the limit is, I want to say it takes a month for the silage to ferment, which would be 3-4 days. So yeah, we just need to be wary of that. We're burning about 12,000 litres of silage every day so far. This is not the best approach angle we've taken for this one, but we'll get in there. So we'll start the unloading process, and we're just going to start driving back, hit the unload pile, and see what we can get up to. Mountings, we can mount pretty well, and then we'll just pull forward. It's just trying to even it out just a little bit, and yeah, we'll see how we go. So we should get one more load, but yeah, I think 12,000 a day, so we need about 40,000 litres of silage minimum in our other pit to force my hand into closing up this bunker and yeah, turning that into silage. So that is where we're at, guys. So we need to be wary of that. We just need to keep an eye on it, but hopefully, I'm hoping by June, July, our grass paddock, we are flicking in here this time. Hopefully our grass paddock will be ready by June, July. We can get the cattle onto it, and yeah, we'll take a little bit of pressure off the silage reserves. So that would be nice. We better keep going down here. Actually, where was I? I can't even remember where I was. I think actually I was down here. So we'll track on down to this corner and try and see, can we be cheeky and pick that bit up. And I think we missed it. Excellent. So yeah, yeah, we are officially picking grass up again. So we'll try and take a wider turn, collect everything we can back into the thing, and away we go. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we end up with here after this one. We're doing, as I say, we're doing okay. I think we should be okay for silage. I think we have enough. My only concern is if we can't get that little bit out of the bunker that might be trapped there, that might force our hand into a, I won't say a premature covering, but we'll just have to see how it kind of plays out. Really, it probably will force our hand at some stage if we can't figure it out. But I think there is a little bit of escape chaff around the sides of our bunker, so what I'm hoping for is that is what the issue is. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the angle to get in there, but we might get the angle. No, we won't, not at this rate. And we'll just go back down the ditch line here a little bit more, and we'll make our turn a bit easier. Yeah, I'm hoping if I clear out that bit of chaff that's out the sides, it might open up the bunker again. I'm not sure what causes it. And it seems to be kind of a common theme in the game. So I think I think it happened to be on a base bunker as well, a base game bunker. So yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. We really probably shouldn't be trampling here, and that's a poor attempt here. But anyway, we'll sort ourselves out here now in a second, guys. We'll get around, get that bit of the headland done, and yeah, should all work out then. So this field does yield rather well, I have to say. We're just going to jump external for a bit. Yeah, this field yields rather well. I mean, we're only in it and we've done a couple of passes and we're already at 50%. So, um, yeah, I really do like this field. Try and get it all. It's the name of the game. So we'll have a bit of, I won't say pressure on us once we're finished here with the grass. The start of April we can start doing our soybeans. So we have 2 fields that realistically are ready to go for that. So we need to do a bit of prep work. I think we have most of the prep work done, to be honest. It's just maybe a bit of cultivating and then get in there with the seeder, plant them 2 fields. We then have our grass fields here where we need to get out, fertilize them. Something dawned on me as well with the subsoiler. I questioned in my own head, does the subsoiler not work if the crop is fully grown, or not the aerator, or whatever you want to call it, the flat lifter? So that thought crossed my mind that maybe our flat lifter didn't work because our grass was probably already grown. So we are going to run a little test here on the side. Obviously, if it doesn't work, we're going to reimburse ourselves the price of the flat lifter. If it does work, we'll swallow our pride, take the hit, and we'll be 7 grand worse off in the hole. So yeah, I think it's 7 or 8,000 for the flat lifter. So that's where we're kind of thinking, guys. So could be fun, it could be a sad time. We'll just have to see how it plays out. Hopefully it does work. I'd like the idea of flat lifting grasslands and not having to plough them and reseed them. Both are probably acceptable options. Realistically, if we have to go ploughing, we will. But if I can avoid it, especially in the grass fields, I will try my best. And that will give us another 5 or 10% kick in yield, which again, oh, we're full already. Jesus, that was impressive. I didn't think that would happen. So we will get this back to the yard and unload it, and we'll actually have a little sneaky look at the pick, guys. And see how much we have. But definitely the workload will increase again here for the next couple of days, and then like everything else, it will die off. We'll go kind of quiet in May. There might be a little bit of field work to be done, but I don't think it'll be a whole pile. And then we're looking at probably June, July. Probably if we get our luck right, we'll try and get back in and do another grass cut, and we'll take a wider turn there, because yeah, that's going to happen. I don't know, I keep doing it. Yeah, so we'll try and get another grass cut in June if we can. July then should be harvest, along with August, and then probably end of August, September, hopefully, fingers crossed, we squeeze another cut out of it. So if I can carry myself, if we're looking good on silage by the June cutting, we'll probably do hay, realistically, because I think June will be the best weather. Yeah, June will probably be the best weather, guys, so we probably want to save the better weather for just start dumping here. Probably want to save the better weather for hay if we can, and I think June will probably be the best for that. So yeah, that's probably where we're going to aim. So yeah, that's the, oh, we're going way too fast on descent there, but yeah, that's the thoughts in my head, guys. So, oh, we said we'd have a look. So nice swooping turn in here. So yeah, we can see a little bit of dirt there in our silage, which is not fantastic, but it's a bumpy old pit. Has anything gone up the sides? I don't think so. I think we're okay, so that's good. And in terms of capacity, oh yes, 206,000. We call it 207,000 liters of silage there. So, not bad. I would have expected probably a little bit more, but I think we got caught in the rain. and obviously our yield was down, so that's okay because we're doing 180 off 3 or 4 fields, and they were fertilized, and then we did 2, I think, of hay, if my memory serves me right. So yeah, it's a bit of a drop, to be fair, than not having them fertilized. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hit, but yeah, we'll just crack on, and we'll do the best we can with it. So we're going to bait on finish this. We'll probably finish up at around the 210,000 litres, which isn't too bad. There's not a whole pile left here. And as I say, we'll be back the next day, and we'll have, yeah, there's plenty now to do. As I say, it's getting busy on the farm. So it's the debate between whether we are out here spreading poop, or if we are on our soybean fields seeding. So they'll be our kind of options, I suppose. Realistically, we won't be doing too much else other than that. Obviously tending to the cattle, and they should be getting pretty close to reproduction age, so that'll be an exciting time as well. Or maybe they're not, it's 18 months and just, oh man, I don't know why in my head I had it that we were getting very close to their reproduction, but we're not. We're probably another 7 months away, so that's a little bit upsetting. We're more than that actually, it's only March, Jesus. So yeah, it could be the ones 11 months away. So yeah, we won't worry about it too much just yet, but we'll tend to the cattle anyway. We'll do that much. And yeah, we'll see how we get on, guys. So I will finish up this, and until next time, guys, as always, I've been Snowman86, this has been Ladyhill, and thanks very much for watching, guys. I appreciate it all. If you've gotten this far in the video, be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe if you want to follow along and see more on Ladyhill. Until next time, guys, we'll see you all again. Take care.